Welcome back to the Tennessee Titans franchise on Madden 24, and today we begin the 2023 NFL season. The Titans went 0-3 in preseason, though very few starters actually played, while the Bears, Vikings, and Patriots all gave their starters ample playing time. With the preseason done, the Titans begin the 2023 season with a matchup against the New Orleans Saints. Head coach Mike Vrabel expressed his desire to really focus on stopping the Saints' rushing attack, with running backs Alvin Kamara and Jamal Williams both being threats. We'll see how well that works out for them, but let's talk about the Saints team real quick. The Saints finished 7-10 last season, missing the playoffs for the second straight year, and in Dennis Allen's second year as the head coach, he's really feeling the pressure to succeed this year. The Saints offense is led by quarterback Derrick Carr, who comes into the Big Easy after spending his first 9 seasons with the Raiders. Carr has really regressed over the past 2 seasons, but the Saints are hoping a change of scenery is just what he needs. In the backfield, the Saints have 2 very capable running backs, starting with Alvin Kamara. Kamara won't be playing in this game IRL, but even though I'm honoring the suspension of Nicholas Petty-Frere, I'm not going to honor the suspensions of players on other teams, so Kamara will be playing in this one, as well as newly acquired running back Jamal Williams. Williams comes over to New Orleans after spending the past 2 seasons with the Lions, and actually led the league in rushing touchdowns last season. You'd have to expect he'll be the short yardage back for the Saints in this one. They also have a pair of really talented wide receivers, starting with old slant boy himself, Michael Thomas. I jokingly call him Slant Boy, but Thomas is definitely a damn good receiver, and he's been really good for the Saints, though over the past 2 seasons he's regressed a bit due to injury and age. Across from him is second-year receiver Chris Olave, who I really wanted the Titans to draft last year. He had over 1,000 yards receiving and 4 touchdowns last year for the Saints, and he's definitely someone who can cause problems for the defense. Looking at the defense for the Saints, and 3 guys that we're really going to have to worry about in this one are Cameron Jordan, Demario Davis, and the Honey Badger Tyrann Mathieu. Jordan enters his 13th season in the league and has really been one of the most durable players in the league over that time, only missing 2 games, 1 in each of the last 2 seasons. He had 8.5 sacks last season, which is one of the lowest totals of his career, but that's still pretty good for a guy who's now 34 years old. Davis is also 34 years old and one of the most underrated linebackers in the league. Fun fact about him, he's actually the cousin of the late Steve McNair, so there's a little bit of a connection to the Titans, but I don't think he's going to show us any mercy either way. Tyrann Mathieu enters his 2nd season with his hometown team and still remains one of the most lethal safeties in the game. Last season, he had a career-high 91 tackles and also added 3 interceptions, and he's going to make it pretty hard on us in both the passing game and in the running game. Either way, this is not going to be an easy game for us at all, though the Saints are actually missing a few starters, including guard Cesar Ruiz and cornerback Marshawn Lattimore. The Titans won the last matchup between these 2 teams back in 2021 and lead the all-time series by a record of 9-6-1, but both of these teams look a lot different than they did back in 2021. Either way, life without Derrick Henry truly begins for the Titans today as they come down to the Big Easy to take on the New Orleans Saints, and it's coming up next. Ryan Stonehouse is set to kick things off here for the Titans, and the 2023 NFL season is underway. This kick's going to go all the way to the back of the end zone, and Rashid Shaheed will just kneel it. So now the Saints offense will set up shop from the 25, led by Derek Carr, making his first start with the New Orleans Saints. Last year in his final year with the Raiders, he threw for over 3,500 yards, threw for 24 touchdowns, and 14 interceptions. 1st and 10 from the 25, Carr is in the shotgun with Kamara flanking him. He'll take the snap, and they're going to throw the screen to Kamara as the flag comes out, and Kamara is stopped short of the line of scrimmage. Great tackle by Elijah Molden, as this is coming back on a holding call by left tackle James Hurst. Carr's in the shotgun now on 1st and 20 as he has 4 receivers in the set. He'll take the snap, and Carr will look right side. He's going to find Thomas, and he's going to be brought down after a 13-yard gain. That's Azeez Al-Shaair who makes the tackle. As we look at this Saints offense, led by Alvin Kamara in the backfield, although you'll see a lot of Jamal Williams as well. Thomas and Olave will be the starting receivers, Jawan Johnson at tight end, and the offensive line is led by right tackle Ryan Ramczyk. 2nd and 7, and Traquan Smith just straight up drops that. Now we'll take a look at the Titans defense, led by Jeffrey Simmons and Danico Autry up front. Harold Landry makes his return after missing all of last season, and in the secondary, Sean Murphy-Bunting comes over after 4 seasons with the Bucks. 3rd and 7 for the Saints now as Carr will take the snap. Great protection for him. Now he's going to take a shot deep, looking for Olave. It's one-on-one coverage, and it's going to be intercepted. Sean Murphy-Bunting comes up with his first pick as a Titan, and he's going to take this all the way up to the 29-yard line. Carr really liked the look he had with Olave facing Murphy-Bunting one-on-one, but he pays the price, and now the Titans will take over, led by quarterback Ryan Tannehill. He's had a couple of rough seasons in a row, performance-wise and health-wise, but in the last year of his contract, he looks to prove that he can be the man to lead this team for years to come. We'll have to see if he can do that as we look at the rest of the offense. Tyjae Spears will be the first man to take a crack at replacing the now retired Derrick Henry. DeAndre Hopkins makes his debut with the Titans as well. On the offensive line, Aaron Brewer is the only returning starter, moving inside to center, but all eyes will be on rookie left guard Peter Skoronski. 1st and 10, and Hassan Haskins is actually in the game, looking to take the first carry here as he goes right up the middle, and he'll pick up about 4. We'll take a look at the Saints defense now, led by Cameron Jordan, the longtime starter at defensive end. Demario Davis leads the linebacking core that also includes Jalen Smith, and in the secondary, of course, you have Tyrann Mathieu teaming up with Marcus May. 2nd and 6, Tannehill's going to roll to his right. He has plenty of space, and Tannehill is going to pick up the first down and more, and he's finally pushed out at the 45, a nice 21-yard gain to move the sticks. 1st and 10 for Tennessee as they have trips to the left. Tannehill takes the snap. He's going to roll to his right again. This time he throws it, and what a catch by Treylon Burks. At first glance, it didn't look like he got both feet down, but after the replay, you're going to see right here, he absolutely drags that right foot, and now the Titans are in the red zone. 3 tight ends set for the Titans now on 1st and 10. Tyjae Spears is in the backfield, and this time he'll get his first NFL carry, and he'll get around the corner, picking up about 5. 2nd and 5 now as the Titans are in their strong eye set. Spears is again going to get the ball, and this time he's going to power forward for the first down. Great job by Daniel Brunskill of getting upfield and blocking out Davis. 1st and goal from the 3 now as the Titans look to strike first. Spears again will get the ball, this time on a pitch, and this time he is tackled by Jalen Smith. That'll be a loss of about 3. 2nd and goal now. Tannehill's in the shotgun. He'll hand it off to Spears on the read option. And Spears maybe gets a yard as the former Chief, Tano Passanio, makes the stop. 3rd and goal now from the 5, and it's probably a passing situation. Tannehill will drop back, scans the field, throws right side, and what a grab by Kyle Phillips for the touchdown. That is his first career touchdown in the NFL, and the Titans strike first. Tyrann Mathieu was right there, so Tannehill really had to put it on the money for Phillips to catch that, and he absolutely did. Great job by Phillips sticking with it, and the Titans go up 7-0. After another touchback, the Saints will start their second drive from the 25. 1st and 10, Carr has 3 receivers to the right of him, and he'll take the snap, and he'll throw it underneath. That's Chris Olave, and he's going to pick up about 7 on the play. 2nd and 3, and the Titans are in their dime package against this 4-receiver look, and it'll be a handoff to Kamara. He's got some room to run, and he's finally brought down at the 45-yard line, and this is exactly what Coach Vrabel was worried about going in this one. It's a new set of downs for the Saints, 1st and 10, as Kamara will get his number called again. Kamara takes it outside and jukes out Hooker, and he's going to pick up yet another first down as he gets to the Titans' 41. The Saints are moving the ball efficiently here as it's another 1st and 10. The Titans rush 6 as Carr gets it away and finds Olave for another big first down, as this time he's able to beat Murphy-Bunting on the outside. Now the Saints are just outside of the red zone. 3 receivers set here on 1st and 10, and here's a play fake as Carr looks down the field, and he's going to find Michael Thomas, and he's going to get into the end zone for the touchdown, and the Saints answer right back. Don't let social media fool you, folks. Thomas can do more than just run slants, and it's 7-7 now as Will Lutz will kick it deep to Kyle Phillips, who will take this one from around the 2-yard line. And the coverage team is doing a pretty good job here, and Phillips is dropped into the 19, and Chris Moore is injured on the play. He's holding his arm, and now he's heading back to the locker room. That is not a great thing to see early on in this game. 1st and 10 for the Titans as they're in a 3-wide set. Spears is in the backfield, and he'll get the handoff. Nice blocking, and Spears just dances around a little too much, but he still picks up about 9. That'll lead to a 2nd and 1. Haskins checks into the game in this double tight set, and he'll get the handoff this time, and he's going to pick up about 4 yards and the first down. Spears checks back into the game now on 1st and 10, and he's going to get the carry, cuts it back, and he's going to pick up another 5 yards. 2nd and 5 now as Tannehill's in the shotgun. He'll take the snap, and he has plenty of time. Throws it near the sideline, and DeAndre Hopkins can't keep both feet in bounds, and now it's 3rd down. 3 receivers now on the left as the Titans look to convert here. Tannehill drops back, throws over the middle, and finds Burks, who will pick up the 1st down, but Demario Davis definitely clocked him on that one. We're now under 2 minutes to go in the quarter as it's a double tight set for the Titans. Spears will get the handoff, and he's going to rumble ahead for about 6 yards. 2nd and 4 from the Saints 48. Burks and Hopkins are on the right as Tannehill takes the snap, has time, throws it near the sidelines, and this time Hopkins is able to get both feet down for yet another 1st down. The Titans look to convert another 3rd down here on 3rd and 8. Tannehill's in the shotgun all by himself. He gets great protection here, and he throws near the sidelines, but it's just out of reach of Kyle Phillips, and the Titans will have to settle for 3. It'll be a 40-yard field goal attempt for Caleb Shudak from the left hash. Good snap, good hold, kick is on the way, and it's good. So the Titans take the lead right back before the end of the quarter. The Saints offense is back on the field for what could be the last play of the 1st quarter. It'll be a handoff to Kamara out of the shotgun, and he picks up about 2 yards before Alshire brings him down. And that'll end the quarter as the Titans lead 10-7. As we enter the 2nd quarter, I just want to take this time to remind you guys to hit that like button and hit the sub button if you're new to the channel. 87% of my viewers in the last 28 days have not subscribed, and I want to run the numbers up for this series, so make sure you guys subscribe if you enjoy the content. And now let's get back to the game. The Saints face the 2nd and 8 as we enter the 2nd quarter. They have 2 tight ends to the right as Carr will fake it to Kamara. He's going to throw underneath to Taysom Hill. Christian Fulton just whiffs on the tackle. Monty Rice can't get him either, and Alshire finally pushes him out at the 44, but that shouldn't even gotten that far, to be honest. But it's a new set of downs for the Saints. 1st and 10 as Kamara will get the call. He cuts it upfield past Rice. Hooker completely whiffs the tackle. And now Kamara's off to the races. Byard's in pursuit, but he's not going to catch him. And that's a 56-yard touchdown run for Alvin Kamara. And that was just an awful display of tackling by the Titans defense. But the Saints offensive line also blocked that pretty well. And Kamara just absolutely cooks the defense. That'll give the Saints the lead 14-10. As Will Lutz will kick this one deep for the Saints once again. Phillips again back to return. He'll take this from about the 1. Phillips will take it to the left. He's going to find a lane near the sidelines, and Phillips is going to take this one past midfield and get pushed out at about the 46-yard line. So a great return by Kyle Phillips, and that'll give the Titans back some much-needed momentum as they set up in Saints territory. 1st and 10, Tannehill will fake it to Spears. Now he's going to throw it to Hopkins, who makes the grab. And he gets inside the 30 for the 1st down as Brunskill is injured for the Titans now. Dylan Radins will fill in for the moment as it's 1st and 10 from the 27. Strong I formation for Tennessee as Tannehill goes to hand it off, and Cameron Jordan just cuts inside and makes the tackle. And I think that was just miscommunication between Andre Dillard and Peter Skoronski there. That'll lead to a 3rd and 14 now for the Titans, and it's definitely a passing situation. Tannehill can't find anyone. He's under pressure, and he gets it away. Incomplete. Radins is now hurt for the Titans, so we're just blowing through linemen now. As Shudak comes out for a 47-yard field goal from the right hash. Kick is up, and it's good, and that brings the Titans within 1. 1st and 10 for the Saints after another touchback. This time it's a jet sweep to Tre'Quan Smith, and Harold Landry is right there to wrap him up for a loss. Welcome back, Mr. Landry. 3rd and 10 for the Saints now after a failed screen pass. Carr will drop back. Everyone's going deep. The Titans rush 4, but Carr has plenty of time to throw, and he throws it to a wide open receiver. That is Tre'Quan Smith. Byard can't get him down, and Smith is finally dragged down at the 21, as this defense is just spiraling after a great job on the first drive. The Saints face another 3rd down as Carr is in the shotgun with trips to the left. He'll drop back. He has Smith wide open, but he decides to throw it away instead. That should have been grounding, but you know how EA is about grounding in this game. Will Lutz will come out for a 39-yard field goal. The kick is up, and it's good. And it's 17-13 Saints now. After a 2-yard run by Tyjae Spears, it's 2nd and 8 for the Titans. Tannehill will take the snap. He's going to get a screen going to Spears. He gets some blocks, and he's going to get to the outside, getting up to the 37 for a 1st down. Bunch set to the right for the Titans as they set up a new set of downs. Spears will get the carry, find some room, and he's going to fall forward for a 13-yard gain and another 1st down. After another 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. And nobody is over Treylon Burks, so Tannehill throws it immediately to him, and he's going to get a nice gain up to the 22 and a first down. That's just a huge mishap by the Saints defense. Now it's 3rd and 11 for the Titans as they look to keep the drive alive here. Tannehill takes the snap. He has some time, throws underneath the Chigakonkwo, and he's going to pick up a first down up to the 9-yard line. So this offense is moving the ball pretty efficiently so far. We'll have to see if they can keep it going as it's now 3rd and goal from the 7. Tannehill drops back. Looks to fire it to burks, and it's going to be intercepted. Demario Davis just baited him into making that throw. And the worst part is Kyle Phillips was open in the corner of the end zone, but he tried to pull a fast one on Davis, and he paid the price. We're approaching the 2-minute warning now as it's 2nd and 10 for the Saints. Titans send the blitz, but Carr gets rid of it, and he finds Smith, who gets away from McCreary, but Fulton is able to make a touchdown-saving tackle. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning as the Saints look to extend their lead. 3 receivers to the right side for Carr on 1st and 10 as he takes the snap. He's going to find Smith underneath, and Smith is going to work his way up to the Tennessee 46 for another Saints first down. The Saints are moving a bit quicker here now, 1st and 10. Carr takes the snap. He's looking right side to Olave, and he's going to pick up about 8 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 2. So we're approaching the 1-minute mark here as Carr drops back. He'll throw underneath to Kamara, and Kamara is going to pick up yet another first down on the angle route, getting up to the 21. The Saints use their first time out of the half as they approach the red zone. Carr will take the snap. He has time, and he'll throw this one to the end zone, and Jawan Johnson makes a hell of a grab for the touchdown. Working one-on-one with Kevin Byard, and Byard just could not make the play there. And just like that, the Saints go up 24-13. The Titans look to respond before the half as it's 3rd and 10 with now just under 40 seconds to go. Tannehill drops back, looking for Burks in the corner, but it's going to be tipped away by Alontae Taylor, and the Titans go 3 and out. The Saints get the ball back with about 28 seconds to get down the field as Carr will take the snap, throws over the middle, and he finds Thomas. He'll be stopped just short of the first down marker, and the Saints take their first time out. 2nd and inches now as Carr will take the snap. Looking underneath, and he'll find Smith, and he breaks a tackle, and he'll get up to midfield. Actually, up to the Tennessee 49 as the Saints use their final timeout. Carr's going to take the snap again, looks to the left side, and he's going to find Jawan Johnson, who makes the grab and steps out of bounds at about the 40. So now they'll call upon Will Lutz for a 57-yard field goal. His career long is 60 yards, and he's 17-29 all-time from 50 yards and beyond. He's going to boot this one, and it's going to be good. So the Saints go up 27-13 right before halftime, as Tannehill is just going to kneel it here, and it's 27-13. And now I just want to give you guys a quick reminder that in addition to me being a content creator over on here, I also stream over on Kick. I'm going to be doing a Lions franchise over there, as well as continuing the CGWA, my universe mode in WWE 2K23, and much more. Follow me over there and check out the streams to interact with me on a more personal note. Checking out the games around the country that people may or may not care about. The Ravens are currently ahead of the Texans in a low-scoring bout. It's 7-3 in favor of the Ratbirds as Lamar Jackson has a touchdown pass. Now we go down to the ATL, where my Madden 23 team, the Falcons, are currently trailing Bryce Young and the Panthers 14-0, and Drake London still doesn't have any catches, so what is Ritter doing over there? Last but not least, we head to Hoosier country as the Colts host the Jaguars. Anthony Richardson is balling out with 3 touchdown passes, including 2 to Ashton Doolin, as the Indianapolis Ursays lead the Jacksonville Cons 21-10. Back to our game now, and after a strong first quarter for the Titans, it was all Saints in the second, as after an interception on the first drive, the Saints have scored on every drive since, and we'll have to see how the Titans defense adjusts as we begin the second half. The Titans start the second half with the ball here, facing a 2nd and 8 after a 2-yard run by Spears. Tannehill will throw it, and he finds a Okonkwo underneath for a 6-yard gain. That'll lead to a 3rd and 2, but I don't think the Titans can really afford a 3 and out here, as Spears will get the call, and he rumbles ahead for a first down and a bit more, so that'll keep the drive alive. 2nd and 9 now after a short gain by Spears. Tannehill will fake it this time, and he's looking deep, trying to throw it to Treylon Burks, and it's going to be intercepted. Alontae Taylor makes a great play on the ball, and Tannehill had no business throwing that one, throwing his 2nd pick of the game. Now the Saints are looking for the coup de grace here as they start this drive from the 38. Carr takes the snap. He'll throw underneath to Olave, and nobody's even near him as he picks up 9. A foobar of a throw by Carr leads to 3rd and 1. This time Kamara gets the pitch, looking for some space, and he's not going to find any as Amani Hooker runs him down, and the Saints go 3 and out. The Titans face a 3rd and 10 from their own 13 as Tannehill's in the shotgun. It's an obvious passing down as Tannehill's going to take a shot left side to Hopkins, but it's knocked away. Paulson Adebo was all over that, and we punt it right back. Now the Saints have the ball at their own 37, looking to make this a 3-score game. Carr throws right side. He finds Olave on the right side for a 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3 now. Carr's under center, and he's going to drop back. Looking to his left, and he's going to find Thomas, who gets away from Fulton, and he'll pick up the first down. Now the Saints face a 3rd and 4 from the Tennessee 42. Carr takes a snap. He's looking for a screen to Kamara. He makes the grab, gets away from the defense. Murphy Bunning can't make the stop, but Hooker finally cuts him down at the 34, and it's another Saints first down. Jamal Williams checks into the game now for the first time on 1st and 10. He'll get the carry. Great blocking by the Saints, and he's going to take this one all the way up to the 19 for another Saints first down. Double tight set as Williams remains in the game, and once again he'll get his number called. And he stiff arms Alshire, gets some blocks, and he's just going to waltz into the end zone for a touchdown. His first as a Saint, as they're up by 3 scores now. And this has just not been a great last 2 quarters for the Titans, to say the very least. 34-13 is your score now as the Titans are hanging on by a thread, facing a 3rd and 8. They're trying to set up a screen, but Tannehill gets blasted by Kalen Saunders, and Tannehill is injured on the play. He looks like he's heading to the locker room, and he might be done for the day. This has been a huge meltdown for the Titans as the Saints look to slam the door shut here. 1st and 10, Titans send the blitz, and Sean Murphy Bunning runs Carr down for the sack. That'll lead to a 2nd and 19 as Carr's in the pistol with 2 receivers and 2 tight ends. He drops back, he's under pressure again, and this time it's Jeffrey Simmons who picks up the sack, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 25. The Titans pass rush is a little late to the party here, but the Saints will try to convert on this 3rd and long. Carr drops back. He's pressured again. This time he's going to be tackled by Harold Landry. It doesn't count as a sack, but still a great play by Landry, and the Saints will punt it. So now Malik Willis will come into the game as Tannehill has been ruled out with a chest injury, and the Titans start this drive from the 36. They'll go empty to start the drive, 1st and 10. Willis is in the shotgun as he takes a snap. He gets flushed out of the pocket, rolls to his left, and he has some space. He's going to get across midfield and get all the way up to the Saints 34 before stepping out. That ought to get the Titans offense going, as that will be the final play of the 3rd quarter as the Saints lead 34-13, but crazier things have happened. I just want to take this time to remind you guys to subscribe to my Let's Play channel if you guys enjoy content outside of sports gaming. I'm currently playing a game called Cassette Beasts over there, which is very similar to Pokemon, so if you enjoy Pokemon, I think you'll love that game as well. I also have playthroughs of Starfield and Super Mario RPG planned for the rest of the year, and I'll even be back to hardcore Nuzlocking either later this year or early next, so if you enjoy that type of content, go drop me a sub over there. Now we enter the 4th quarter with the Titans in scoring range. Willis is in the shotgun as he takes a snap. He'll throw quickly to Okonkwo, and he's going to pick up about 6. After a short gain by Spears, it's 3rd and 3 for the Titans. Willis will take the snap, and he looks underneath, finds Wiley, and he's going to be tackled just short of the first down marker. With the Titans down 3 scores, this is certainly 4 down territory, and sure enough, they'll go for it here. Willis will give it to Jalen Samuels on the read option, and he's going to pick up the first down and then some. So now 2nd and 10 after an incompletion. Willis is under center in an ace formation. He'll roll to his left almost immediately. He finds a seam, and he's going to run his way into the end zone for the touchdown. That is career rushing touchdown number 2 for him, and the Titans make it a 2-score game with 9.5 minutes to go. I'm just saying, anything's possible. The Saints will look to run the clock out here, though, as it's 1st and 10. Kamara gets the handoff, and he's blown up in the backfield. Tier's Hart just puts him down. That'll be a loss of 2. After a 2nd down incompletion, it's 3rd and 12. Tennessee looks to get the stop here as Carr will roll to his right as Landry's chasing him down, and he throws it away. And the Titans will get the ball back with just under 9 minutes to go. They'll start this drive from the 42 as Willis has 3 receivers on the boundary side. He'll keep it on the read option, and he's going to pick up about 6 before going down. After a 2nd down incompletion, it's 3rd and 4, and Willis will throw for it here. He has time, and he just overthrows Treylon Burks, and now it's going to be 4th and 4, and the Titans are still in 4 down territory, so they'll go for it here. Willis takes the snap. Looking underneath the Samuels, and he converts yet another 4th down, this time catching a pass to do so. So now it's just under 7 minutes to go in the game, 2nd and 9 for Tennessee. Willis will roll to his left. He's going to find some space, and he's going to get up to the 28-yard line for another 1st down. 2nd and 9 after a short gain, and now it's a double tight set for Willis. He'll run play action this time, and he's going to throw off the play fake to Hopkins, and he picks up the 1st down up to the Saints 14. 3 tight end set for Tennessee now as they're knocking on the door, and Willis will hand it off to Spears. Gets to the outside, great block by Hopkins, and Spears is going to get into the end zone for his first NFL touchdown. And with just under 5 minutes left in the game, the Titans are now down by 1 score. If we get a stop here, who knows what could happen. The Saints are looking to run the clock out once again as Kamara is going to be blown up in the backfield by Jeffrey Simmons. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. Carr's in the shotgun. He'll take the snap. Throws it right side to Olave, who picks up 6. So now it's a critical 3rd and 4 here. Carr's in the shotgun once again. This time they're trying to run the screen, but Alshire shuts it down. No flag thrown, and the Titans will get the ball back with just 3 minutes to go. Can Malik Willis play the hero here in what would be one of the craziest comebacks ever? 1st and 10 from the 36. Willis drops back. He has Hopkins wide open, and he just overthrows him. That could have tied the game up right there, but instead now it's 2nd and 10. Willis will look for redemption. He takes the snap, and he's going to try to force this over the middle, and he's intercepted. Demario Davis gets his 2nd pick of the game, and that was just an awful decision by Willis there. He got impatient, and that might cost the Titans the game here. There is still hope, however, but now here's Kamara finding a seam. He'll get tripped up at the 33. That'll lead to a 2nd and 1. Carr's in the pistol now. And this time he's going to hand it off to Kamara again. And this time he's blown up in the backfield by Monty Rice. Tennessee uses a timeout. So now it's 3rd and 5. Carr's in the shotgun. He's looking to throw this time. Quickly throws right side to Michael Thomas. He's going to pick up the 1st down and more. And he's finally brought down at the 17. 1st and 10 as Carr's in the shotgun. Tennessee has 1 timeout left. Carr will drop back. And he's going to throw it into the corner of the end zone. And it's caught by Michael Thomas. Although he clearly dropped it, but they're going to call that a touchdown. The booth is going to review this one, and honestly, when you look at the review, it looks like he clearly dropped it after Hooker pushed him, and yet they still call that a touchdown catch. You got to love the EA cheese. And even after the review, they would confirm the call, so the Saints go up 41-27 after such a horrendous call. But we're not going to go like that. There's still time on the clock here as Willis drops back. And he's going to throw this over the middle, and it's picked off by Alontae Taylor. That's his 2nd pick of the game, and I guess we really are going to go like that, huh? 4 interceptions for the Saints defense, and they're going to walk out of week 1 with a 41-27 victory over the Titans. In a game that, despite us trailing by 3 scores heading into the 4th, we still had a shot at tying it. But a few bad throws in a row, coupled with some EA cheese, means we take the L. Looking at the stats, Ryan Tannehill went 9-22 for 146 yards, a touchdown, and 2 picks before leaving the game in the 3rd. Willis came in and threw for 29 yards and 2 picks on 4 of 9 passing, so Tannehill is definitely starting next week if he's healthy. In his first NFL start, Tyjae Spears has 76 yards and his first NFL touchdown on 23 carries. He had some good moments, but unfortunately the blocking just really wasn't there consistently for him. Willis had 71 yards and a touchdown on 4 carries. Receiving-wise, Treylon Burks had a team-high 66 yards on 3 catches. Diop had 3 catches for 55 yards in his Titans debut, and Kyle Phillips caught his first NFL touchdown. Azeez Al-Shaair had a team-high 7 tackles in this one, but missed a lot of tackles that he probably should have made. But we're going to clean that up. Simmons and Rice each had 2 TFLs, and Simmons had a sack, as did Sean Murphy-Bunting, who also had a pick. On the Saints side, Derek Carr went 25-35 for 350 yards and 2 touchdowns and a pick. On the ground, Alvin Kamara had 90 yards and a touchdown on just 9 carries, and Jamal Williams had 2 carries for 35 yards and a touchdown. Receiving-wise, Chris Olave had 7 catches for 73 yards. Michael Thomas had 88 yards and 2 touchdowns on 6 catches, even though the second one shouldn't have counted. Traquan Smith had 113 yards on 4 catches. Demario Davis absolutely dominated this game with 13 tackles, 2 TFLs, and 2 picks, with Alontae Taylor also having 2 picks in Marshawn Lattimore's place. This was just a rough game all around, and we even had a chance to win it at the end, but we're definitely going to find a way to improve just so we don't get in those situations anymore. We're going to have to do that quickly, as our next opponent is the Los Angeles Chargers. Kevin Byard expressed after the game that he feels like the defense let Coach Vrabel down, but Coach Vrabel assured him that these things are fixable and that we'll bounce back. And I sure hope Coach Vrabel's right. Now we're going to look at some of the other matchups from week 1, as the Chiefs blew out the Lions in the NFL kickoff game 35-6. The Texans came back and beat the Ravens 17-10. The Colts beat the Jags 38-27. The Chargers got beat down by the Dolphins 35-14. The Eagles beat the Patriots 34-31. The Rams blew out the Seahawks 45-10. Them boys beat the Giants in the first Sunday night game 28-17. And on Monday Night Football, the Bills took care of the Jets 21-7 in Aaron Rodgers' Jets debut. So in the next video, we take on Justin Herbert and the Los Angeles Chargers. They definitely will not be easy opponents compared to the Saints especially, so we're going to have to tighten up, no pun intended, if we want to contend with them, and we want to get our first win of the season. If you made it this far into the video, I love you guys like a fat kid loves cake, so I love you like I love cake. But make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the sub button if you're new to the channel, turn your notifications on to join the notification gang. That way, every time I upload a video, you guys will be notified. Make sure you go follow me on Kick and Rumble for live streams, and go sub to my Let's Play and VOD channels as well. And if you made it this far into the video, leave a comment with the hashtag #NoChargesNo.